Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm sitting down to film a very requested video for you guys on my channel, which is what are my top 5 favorite curriculums for middle and high school homeschooling. And I want to thank Night Zookeeper for sponsoring today's video. So I get asked all of the time, this curriculum or that curriculum, pros of this curriculum, cons of that curriculum. And I have entire playlists dedicated to all things homeschooling curriculum. But today I'm sitting down to simply share with you guys my personal favorites for middle school and high school. And if you watch a lot of my videos, these will not come as a shock to you, but these are curriculums that I have used in my homeschool for years. They're curriculums that I've come back to multiple times year after year for different ages and levels and stages. And so these are just my narrowed down top favorites. So I thought that this video might help you guys. If you're just wondering, like, what is Ashley's favorite curriculum for fill in the blank for middle and high school, then this video will hopefully be a helpful guide for you. So like I already told you guys, Night Zookeeper is sponsoring today's video. Now, they are not a high school curriculum company. However, they are one of my favorite additional supplemental resources that I bring into my homeschool. Zookeeper is an award-winning creative writing platform for your kids ages 5 through 12. So this awesome resource does come into middle school depending on the age of your child. On Night Zookeeper, your kids can move about the website and practice all of those important things that you are focusing so much on in your homeschool through your language arts curriculum, whether it's spelling, writing, creative writing, adding more detail, adding varying sentence structure, different grammar usages, coming up with story ideas, just anything that you have been working on with your language arts curriculum in your homeschool. Night Zookeeper is going to give your kids ways to practice those things. And the best part about it is your kids will absolutely love playing Night Zookeeper. It is so colorful, so fun. They can win prizes. They can unlock different areas. They can submit their writings. They can create characters and watch them and interact with them on the screen. And my kids have loved playing Night Zookeeper for so many years. So I wanted to include them in this favorite curriculum video because they are my favorite online resource. And if you guys want to check them out and you never have, I'll have a link down below where you can get a 7-day free trial plus 50% off of your subscription. So you do not need a code. All you need is that link down below that will get you the offer. And keep in mind, if you're a mom of multiple kids who fall within the age range of recommended ages for Night Zookeeper, of course, an older kid could get on there and play too, but that's the recommended ages. So they do have a multi-sibling discount plan for those of us like myself who had lots of littles at one time. Night Zookeeper can definitely be an affordable option because they do have that multi-sibling discount plan. So if you want to check out Night Zookeeper, all the information is down below. It is so fun. We still use it in our homeschool. My daughter loves it, and my older kids who used to spend a lot of time on Night Zookeeper are still always chiming in from their desks, seeing what she's up to. So I know your kids will absolutely love it, and it will help reinforce and just review those concepts that you are working so hard with your language arts curriculum for. It also is so great for computer literacy, and you will see why as I go through my favorite curriculums for middle and high school, why being computer literate, besides the fact that we live in a very technology-based society now, is so important. And it's good for younger kids to learn those skills very young. And of course, we want to be mindful and aware of what they're doing on technology, but Night Zookeeper can be a great way for them to practice those skills and gain them. All right, the first curriculum I am going to share with you guys is my personal favorite for language arts or English for the middle and the high school years, that is The Good and the Beautiful. The Good and the Beautiful starts all the way down in preschool, and I love it for them too, but it is definitely my favorite language arts curriculum for middle and high school. There are so many reasons why I love The Good and the Beautiful, and I'm not going to go into all of them here, but I do have, I don't know, hundreds of videos on The Good and the Beautiful on my channel on why I love it so much and why my kids have loved it so much. I even now am able to share a testament to the language arts curriculum, specifically with my oldest daughter, who has received 2 A's in her English college courses this year, and I credit a lot of that to The Good and the Beautiful and just for her being so well prepared. So they are my definite winner, my top favorite for language arts for middle and high school. Moving on to the next category for history. My favorite history curriculum for middle and high school is going to go to Knotgrass. Knotgrass history was something that I basically discovered pretty late into my homeschooling journey, but it was what I was looking for those middle and high school ages. I love that my older two can do a level and my younger two can do a level. I love that they have the optional literature packs that you can pull into it, which can make it much more literature based if that's something that you enjoy. I also really love how all of the additional things are optional. Sometimes we have time for projects and we want to do them, sometimes we don't. I also love the information. I love the textbooks. I love the color images. I love the biblical worldview that's incorporated. There are so many things to love about Knotgrass. Those are just a few of them, but Knotgrass is my favorite history curriculum for middle and high school homeschooling. Moving on to science, my favorite curriculum for middle and high school science is going to go to BJU Press Homeschool. That is my favorite for basically science after the 6th grade. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, well, The Good and the Beautiful's lesson extensions go to 7 and 8. And I do love The Good and the Beautiful, and I've done their science into 7th grade. However, for 8th grade, I have transitioned all of my kids to BJU Press Homeschool to get a solid year of earth science under their belt before they move on into physical science, biology, chemistry. I really wanted that foundation laid, and The Good and the Beautiful is done with unit studies. So that's very fun because you're learning different things basically every quarter if you do unit studies quarterly. But I wanted my kids to have a solid year of earth science before they moved on to high school science. And so I have done that with all 3 of my kids. My 4th will be right behind. And we have used 4 different years of BJU Press Homeschool Science, and I cannot rave about it enough. I wanted my kids to have lab practice, lab exposure, and BJU Press does such a wonderful job. The information is highly well done. I mean, these are challenging courses. These are very college preparatory, and if you have a child that is at all interested in going into the science field or any type of direction that way, these would be courses that you would want them to do. I wanted my kids to be challenged. I wanted them to learn a ton, and BJU Press does this in a very enjoyable but challenging, but not too much. It's like the perfect balance. Of course, I'm speaking specifically for my kids, but as the courses are done, they are so well done. It's incredible. And so they are my favorite for middle and high school science beyond the 6th to 7th grade. Now, the last category that I have to tell you guys about here is math. My favorite math curriculum for middle and high school is going to go to Shorman Mathematics, or Dive into Math. If you do a quick Google, you can read all about where Dr. Shorman came from, but when I tell you that this curriculum was an answer to prayer, that is no exaggeration. It is so well done. It is the perfect amount of challenge for a child that excels in math, but it is also very doable and very well done for a child who struggles a bit in math. We have done all of Dr. Shorman's math from pre-algebra into algebra 1 with geometry, into algebra 2 with geometry, and now this year into pre-calculus with trigonometry. So we have gone into the extremely high level maths, and I am so thankful for this resource. I absolutely do not and could not teach my children pre-calculus. I mean, I could, but I mean, that would be absolutely terrible. So I am so thankful for Shorman. I am thankful for their customer support, which I've reached out to many of times. I'm thankful for the affordability of it. I'm thankful for the auto grading feature of it. I am thankful for the structure of the courses. I'm thankful for the manageability of the courses. It is so, so good, and they are definitely my absolute favorite when it comes to math for middle and high school. Now, the last little favorite category I have to give you guys is for electives. Electives are what they sound like. They are additional classes your kids need to take. Most states require them for graduation for high school to have a certain number of elective credits. Now, as homeschoolers, we can get very creative when it comes to electives because, let's be honest, learning how to cook a meal down in your kitchen could be called home ec. But my favorite resources for elective credits come from varying places. So the first one that I want to mention, so this is, I'm going to have a few here, is Campfire curriculums. I really love Campfire curriculums for unit studies. They are very interesting and engaging, and there's a lot of different ones on there that your kids could really dive into and enjoy for high school electives. Another one is BJU Press Homeschool. Their foreign languages are one of the best I've found as far as homeschooling options go for electives when it comes to foreign language. So they are a definite favorite of mine. And then another awesome elective option that a lot of people don't realize is Christian apologetics. And that is definitely going to give my favorite to Master Books. They do this so well. They supply a lot of answers in Genesis curriculums, and we've used Master Books for Christian apologetics in our homeschool for so many different years, from logic to biblical worldview to all of the answer books. And now moving into my daughter's senior year, we're going to be studying different world religions. And so they definitely do apologetics the best, and we absolutely love them in our homeschool. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you want to know more about any of the curriculums, you can take a look through the playlist on my channel. That will give you more information. But I thought it would be worthwhile for me to sit down and just kind of state what my favorite curriculums are for the different subjects that you're going to want to cover in middle and in high school while homeschooling. Now, don't forget to check out Night Zookeeper. That link will be down below for you guys. You can save 50%, which is such a great discount that I was able to get for my followers here. So thank you so much for using that link and checking out Night Zookeeper. That information is down below in the description box. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, short, sweet, and to the point. I didn't want to drone on and on and on about every single curriculum because I've done that so many times over on why I've chosen it when I've shared my kids' grade level picks with you, which I will continue to do. They will be coming, into the summer months as we gear up for another homeschooling year. So thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up before you go. It's a free way to support my channel, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.